We have tested the Wizard HE01 last year. We were very impressed by its beautiful design and the quite enjoyable sound. This time, we'll take a look at Wizard's latest 12mm DLC dynamic driver IEM HE03D. What impresses us most about Wizard is their design, whether it is the product itself or other details such as the packaging. We can see that Wizard designers have taken care to incorporate the design language into every detail of each product. Even at the entry level, the design is never perfunctory. It is in these details that the brand identity of elegance and quality is slowly established. This time around, the HE03D unsurprisingly takes the overall design of the product to a new level. With the word diamond printed on all black box and HE03D as the product name, indicating that this is a product using a DLC dynamic driver. The IEM is in black color, with some copper accents. The jewel-like panel of the shell with its diamond pattern also makes the HE03D shine like a fine jewelry. The HE03D not only has a good design, but also a very fine workmanship. The cavity is made of all metal and is considerably heavier than the HE01, with a moderate size and more comfortable to wear. On the side of the HE03D, we can see the new MDBS multiple air pressure damping and balancing system, which controls the air pressure in and out of the chamber. With the new semi-open chamber, the HE03D will not only improve the soundstage performance, but will also provide excellent control of the rare chamber noise. When it's come to sound, the HE03D uses a 12mm DLC dynamic driver, and our first impression of the sound is neutral and slightly warm. The sound has good thickness, while maintaining the overall natural sound and high sound density. Its resolving ability is also quite stable. The bass has a certain diffused overtones that are mellow, smooth, and energetic, making it easy to sink in when listening to slow-paced music, and the overall listening experience is very pleasant. Although the high frequencies are not the main focus of the HE03D, compared to many other treble-centric IEM, it may not as flashy as some in the same price range, but its resolution and extension of the extreme high frequencies are decent. It's a very smooth and natural-sounding treble. The mid-range thickness is moderate, with no particular bias towards the male and female voices. Very suitable for instruments as well. And the overall listening experience is relatively good. There is some coloring in the mid-range tuning, which adds a touch of rhythm while still reflecting the resolution. The low end is the absolute highlight of the HE03D, with plenty of volume and an excellent sense of layering and speed. The light overtones create a moderate sense of ambience. With an extremely deep dive, the HE03D's bass is definitely one of the most refined and exciting low end we've heard this year. The soundstage of the HE03D, thanks to its semi-open design, should be considered excellent in the crowd of IEMs. The overall presentation of an elliptical soundstage, combined with a good density, HE03D is enough for most of the modern music, and it's also quite good when listening to orchestral music. In addition, we were pleasantly surprised by the performance of the HE03D when paired with some vintage portable devices, which perfectly conveys the vintage flavor, while its excellent soundstage and resolving ability add a modern sophistication to the overall listening experience. Highly recommended for those CD, MD lovers to give it a try. In our opinion, the HE03D is a very well-positioned IEM, and its very musical tuning is perfect for modern pop electronic music lovers. Its great looks are also sure to be a shiny element of your on-the-go accessories. And please support and subscribe to our channel if you like our content. Your support is our motivation to continue providing good reviews.